Hey guys, what's up? So I'm gonna be making a video tutorial here. Well, this is gonna be like a little different than the normal stuff that I do, but since it's kind of big right now, or at least it's trending, see, I'm gonna be talking about this. Got this from Amazon. So I'm gonna be talking about cryptocurrency and Dogecoin. It's still kind of early, you know, but as far as we know, a lot of stuff have already went on with cryptocurrency, right? Since it started back in 2009. So for those who have been following cryptocurrency, or if you're new to it, everyone knows that the thing has value, right? It's an electronic form of exchange people use to trade in their money. And when it was first started, I think the way that they were able to acquire Bitcoin was by mining. So I'm sure they were using the older computers to mine the Bitcoin, and back then, because the difficulty was so easy, you could mine several coins even with your CPU, even though you had a janky ass computer, you know. Now it requires a freaking mining farm to even mine Bitcoins. You could still mine today, but you won't be able to mine a whole Bitcoin. You'll probably mine a fraction. And since the hash rate has gone like it takes more hash rates to freaking mine that thing. You're gonna have to go beyond mega hashes. You're gonna be like at giga hashes, tera hashes. It's nuts. That's why people use. It's like a lot of guys. Like for example, there's this documentary I watch. Guys from China, Iceland. They're using these huge ass mining farms to mine, you know, Bitcoin. So it's no joke. So I'm gonna do a little tutorial to you guys. This is for beginners, okay? So keep messing with my hair because I just took a shower. I look like freaking Edward Scissorhands. Look at this here, Edward Scissorhands here. Speaking of Edward Scissorhands, I saw that commercial with Winona Ryder. It's like an older Winona Ryder, but I forgot what commercial it was. Let me see. It was like a Super Bowl commercial. Edward Scissorhands, but it's like instead of Edward, it's it's like it takes place after the first movie, because now it's the mom, because you know Winona Ryder plays the mom. She's older now, and she has a son who looks like Edward. So I guess this is their. Hey, that would be cool if they make a sequel and it tells the story of Edward's son. And I didn't know they had a kid. How the hell did they have a kid? Did they? And how the hell did he had him if she has scissors? Wouldn't he stand to be normal? I don't understand the birthing process. Maybe she adopted him. Hey, that'd be cool. See, there you go. But she's a grandma now. Should it? Or maybe this takes place before, like a prequel to the end of the movie. Because in the end of the first Edward Scissorhands. Okay, I'm getting off topic, but you guys check that out. Super Bowl Edward Scissorhands commercial. It's pretty funny. The new Edward Scissorhands. It's not Edward. It's what's his name? It's not Edward Scissorhands. It's let me see. It's played by Timothy Chalamet. Oh, Edgar. His name is Edgar. So Edward is from the original, played by Johnny Depp. You guys check that out if you want. It's a pretty interesting movie. Kind of weird, but hey, who doesn't like weird nowadays, right? With all the weird ass people, I think he'll just fit right in this modern world we live in. So anyway, let's get back to this. So I'm gonna do a little tutorial on how to get a Dogecoin wallet and a maybe I'll set up a mining thing, you know, for beginners. Show you guys how to mine. I don't know if I should do the Ethereum thing. I could probably mine Ethereum and show you guys how it's converted into Doge. The one I'm mining though is in this thing called unmineable. You could probably get, depending on how, like right now, if I try to mine at the speed of 30 mega hash with my graphics card, I'm planning to get a second graphics card, but right now it's hard to get one because it's so expensive. But okay, let's do it. So I'll do the usual tutorial. Alright, so let's go to the website. Alright, let's open up, I don't know which, maybe I'll do Firefox. Yeah, let's try Firefox. Alright, so right now we'll go to, I'll probably do another tutorial for Bitcoin, since right now Dogecoin is pretty big. Since Bitcoin is a lot harder to acquire. You might have to actually buy Bitcoin to acquire it. But see, here's the thing, you can get a Bitcoin, it's harder to get a 1 Bitcoin because now it's worth $47,000. Just look at the coin market cap. See, that's where I go to check the prices. You go coinmarketcap.com over here, and then you check here, this is the price of, so the one on the left right here is Bitcoin, and that's the price in dollars, $47,000 for 1 Bitcoin. Right now if you scroll down, the Dogecoin is at number 12. It looked like it went down. It was 0.08, now it's 0.06. That sucks. So you know, you can mine other coins other than, some people right now trying to focus on Dogecoin, but in my opinion, you want my honest opinion on the whole thing, even though I support this, like right now, because it's, you know, it's like a meme and I like the jokes and the funny stuff about it, but yeah, you can take it seriously if you want. But here's the saying that everyone should know about: don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? That's the common saying. You might want to diversify. So you know, you want to mess with everything that you can get your, you know, like for example, there's Ethereum right here, there's Cardano, Tether, Polkadot, Litecoin. You know, you want to mess with all these. And there's the one I heard about, there's one called Vertcoin, and I'm trying to mess with Purecoin because it's connected to that folding at home, and you know, they're like trying to find a cure for COVID and stuff and diseases using folding at home. So Purecoin is another one if you're interested in helping out, you know, with health and science and health and all that. Right now, okay, that's where you go, coinmarketcap.com. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to Dogecoin, Dogecoin. Type in Dogecoin, and then we're gonna see, there's some news right here. Dogecoin's creator is baffled by meteoric rise to $9 billion. Dogecoin started as a joke and became a scam. It's a scam? How the hell is it a scam? It's a crypto. Of course people will take advantage of that. They're trying to... You can't blame the coin itself, you're gonna have to go to the people messing around with it. Like, you know, a lot of news surrounding Bitcoin, for example, right now is if you were to go all the way back, there's a lot of shit that wouldn't happen, like Mt. Gox, you know, all the shit that basically stole all those people's money, you know, those places where people store their Bitcoins. And the problem with that is those guys who hold the Bitcoins, they keep forgetting that if you store it in a website, they can steal it because it's not backed, or there's really no insurance policy regarding money that you lose. For example, if a bank were to close and you have your money in it, they're gonna what do you call that? Or not your money, but the bank closes and you have money in that, and then it's not your fault. The FDIC will, you know, back you because, you know, it's not your fault. So it's not, that doesn't, how, I still don't think these people understand how cryptocurrency works. It's a P2P, you could say it's person to person, you know, it doesn't have a middleman. It goes from your wallet or whatever crypto wallet you're storing it, even if it's online, or your hardware wallet, goes straight to the other person. Boom, just like that. It'll go to their address and they acquire the coin, which they can do whatever they want with, trade it back to dollars if they want. That's how it works. There's no, you can't regulate this thing. There's not possible, especially with the, like, let's look, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. See, we'll type in blockchain public ledger. See, this website right here is how you can check out for, listen, Bitcoin For example, we'll check out Bitcoin ledger. Here you go, blockchain explorer, blockchain.com, and then click on the top one. Then we'll look at the transactions, because you can see what's happening. See, there you go, blockchain.com/explorer. So if you scroll down right here, see, you can see the price on the top. Scroll down and you can look at latest transactions. Look at this address right here. See, it's in real time right now. It shows you the hash, and then the time and the amount. And then the blocks that have been, I guess the blocks that have been mined is on the left. Oh, because they're still mining it. I think the biggest miners are at now is in China, because they got big ass warehouses that hold these crypto mining farms. Bitcoin. I don't know what they're mining, but it's huge. And plus, if you consider electricity as a like a problem, those guys probably have cheap electricity there in China. I don't know what city it is, but I'm sure they're making a lot of money trading that Bitcoin. It's insane. I heard that I think they could make up to millions a month mining that with that mining farm. It's insane. Because they use ASIC miners instead of, like, right now a lot of people in the US are using graphics card. That's why we're seeing a shortages of graphics cards, because people are buying up all the graphics cards to mine or scalp. But I think one of the most common ones are mining. They use rows and rows and rows. You could fill up an entire room full of graphics card hooked up to each other, and just because for example, my graphics card, which is a 1080 Ti, can mine at the speed of 30 mega hash per second. So you combine multiple graphics card, you can have graphics cards like maybe 30, I think the 3080 and 3090s can have up to 100 mega hashes per second. So it's like 10 times or 3 to 4 times as faster than the one I'm using, at least when mining. And if you hook those up, multiple ones, you're gonna have a lot. You're gonna have like over 1,000 mega hashes to 2,000 mega hashes per second, depending on how many. So you could mine. You could make money off that shit. If you can afford the electricity to mine, that is. So okay, let's look at this transactions right here. See, you can see the amount right here. $67, which is equivalent to 0.00414 in Bitcoin. So it doesn't have to be one full Bitcoin. You can buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin right now for 0.02 Bitcoins, which is equivalent to $1,000. So yeah, I think people are getting the wrong notion that you have to have a whole Bitcoin to get one. You can get a fraction of a Bitcoin, which is called a Satoshi. I forgot what it's called. So there's different, like you can go. It's basically below 1, so it's like 0.0. See, $67 is equivalent to 0.001. So the higher Bitcoin goes up in prices, the higher these will become. And if we click in this one right here, you can actually see the transactions. See, you don't know who the person is, but you can see the meme pool right here, the weight, the date, see when it took place. So it just took place just now. So transactions are happening all the time, and it's public. It's not hidden. Imagine that your bank account statement is shown in the public ledger. This is what's happening, but you can't know the buyer, you can't know the seller, and you don't know what they're making. See, I don't know what this guy did with his $66. Well, he must have bought something online. I don't know. There are some websites you can use to buy Bitcoins, I think, or maybe they're trading. I don't know. But see, a transactions worth of 3,000 happened again. So there you go. You can go to blockchain.com for that if you wanna check it out. It's not gonna reveal their address either. It's not gonna reveal any information about either party. So the trading that goes on between those two it's completely. They're the only ones who know what goes on, because it goes directly from that other person to the receiving end. and all you see are these series of numbers and encryption. It's like encryption codes and all that. You're not gonna be able to, unless you know how the whole thing works. It's impossible to hack. Yeah, here's the thing: you can hack the blockchain itself, but you can hack. But for example, the webs or the places that people store their bitcoins at, trying to use it as a bank. See, here's what I think. The whole point of this thing is you're not supposed to use public places like that. But yeah, I guess people still try to trust people. If they're well trusted, like for example, you can use places like Binance and all that. And there's a lot of places, Kraken, Coinbase, you know, you can store your coins there and trade them, but it's not gonna be in your hardware wallet, the one I'm talking about. So now I'm gonna show you guys the one I'm talking about, the Dogecoin, like I said. Alright, let's go to Dogecoin right here, dogecoin.com. Click on that, and we're gonna go to, so you can pick which one you want. It's an open peer-to-peer, similar to Bitcoin. So I'm just using Dogecoin because right now it's popular. So this is for anybody trying to get a Dogecoin. So alright, so let's click on Windows. You can click on this if you want to learn what Dogecoin is and watch it, whatever. It'll tell you what it is, and then click on, see there's OS X, Linux, Android, source. You can choose which one you want. And the bottom it tells you basically information about it, but let's focus on the wallet right now. So Windows. So here you can pick. You can either pick multi-Doge, Litecoin wallet, or the Dogecoin core for 32-bit systems or 64-bit. Since I got a 64-bit, I'll choose that. So you know. Well, you know, you gotta check your system if you know your computer. And one way you can know what your system is by going here. Let's see, I think go down here and type in control panel, and then we'll go to system and security. Go to system right here, the third one, and we'll see, this will tell you information about your computer. This is for Windows 10, and then we'll go desktop, Intel Core. See right here is the system type, 64-bit operating system. So there you go. And that's what my computer is. So I'm gonna have to choose this one right here. This is for the full wallet. So basically it tells you in the bottom which the difference is. See, this one says you have to sync with the blockchain to use Dogecoin. Multi-Doge is a light wallet. It syncs with blockchain but skimming through the blockchain, providing fast sync times. Basically that means you can access the wallet really quick, but it doesn't hold the blocks completely. You know, you don't have to download all the blocks, which takes a while, because in order for your wallet to sync, you'll have to have a lot of space on your desktop or your laptop or computer or desk. Since I'm using a desktop, I got plenty of room since I got like 3 terabytes of storage. But yeah, it will take a while. You know, you could be up to 200, 300 gigs of data to download. That's basically the blockchain data, and you can download that, or you can whatever you want to do. Okay, let's click on this one. Let's just try Dogecoin Core. On the other hand, is a full wallet. It syncs by downloading it, providing solid work Dogecoin wallet. So this one is quick, but this one I prefer using this since I use my desktop a lot. Click on this 64-bit, and then it'll download right here. So you want to save file. Okay, so after that, it should be downloading here in this little button right here in the top right. Click this. Well, since like I said, I'm using Firefox, so it might be different for you guys depending on your browser. If you're using Google Chrome, it's probably similar. Just go to your downloads folder, you know, and get it from there. See, for example, I'll just go straight here. So we'll open this. You can click on here, or you can click this. click on this to open the file. It'll do this, and then it'll say Dogecoin Windows setup. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. You might want to disable your, if you have a like a malware scanner or a virus, not a virus but a virus blocker, or you know those virus scanners. It might block your, like Norton or McAfee. I'm using different ones, the free ones like Adaware, Avast. That's what ones I use. But if you don't have those, you don't have to worry about this. But you might have to disable those too. Sometimes it'll block some, you know. Oh wait, I mean, not all the time, but just in case. Click yes, and then this will show up. We go ahead and minimize this. Minimize that, and then this is my desktop. Like for example, here on the bottom right, I can go here, and you can go right here. See, I got Avast installed. I can right click on that, and then go here to Avast Shield Control, and then disable permanently, and then I can just reactivate it afterwards. So this is perfectly safe. You don't have to worry about any viruses, because I've been using this for years. First time I downloaded the Dogecoin wallet was way back in 2014 or 2013 when it first came out. Back then it's just new, because Bitcoin started in 2009. The Bitcoin wallet. Dogecoin was a little late, around 2013 when it started. It says, welcome to Dogecoin Core Setup Wizard. The wizard will guide you through the installation of Dogecoin Core. It's recommended you close all the other applications before starting setup. Okay, so this will make, so just read what it says if you want to learn about it. To update relevant system files without having to reboot your computer. Click next. And then you want to decide where you want to store this, because if you did what I did, it'll download the whole blockchain. So make sure you have plenty of storage, because it'll download the whole blockchain. If your hardware or your hard drive can store a lot of data, like I said, make sure you have at least 500 gigs of, or I'd recommend 1 terabyte of free space, because this blockchain will take up a huge chunk of your hard drive. Or you can go ahead and go to browse and store it wherever you want. You know, right, like here I go to this PC and I can store it on either volume G or volume F. See, I got multiple drives. I got these 2 on my desktop, but I got these 3 as external hard drives. Or this 3 as my storage, but these 2 are external ones. So I can choose whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose Neo Storage, which is an example. Neo Storage, and then wait, no. Present Storage. I'll go ahead and choose that. So like I said, choose whatever you want, and then you can make a folder for it so it doesn't, you know, sometimes if you try to install this directly on the hard drive, it'll scatter, but there's so many files. Make sure you want to make a new folder right here, and then we'll name it Dogecoin, whatever you want to name it, Dogecoin Badass or something like that. There you go. Dogecoin Badass. And then you want to click Dogecoin Badass. Click OK. Now it says e/Dogecoin Badass /Dogecoin. And then you want to click next. So here, if you don't want to create a shortcut, and you don't have to worry. Since this is just already have it installed in mine, I don't want to create a shortcut. So let's install that. Remember, you can make multiple wallets like this, so which means you can, well, you don't really have to, since you can create addresses. I'll show you guys how to do that. Install. You can create multiple addresses, so you don't really have to keep downloading new wallets. That's the thing. So once it's done, next, and then you want to run Dogecoin Core right here. You don't want to do that yet. So this is the thing I want to add. if you don't want your blockchain to be downloaded into your, your hard drive, you have to click this and click finish. So before anything else, we're gonna go to that folder where I downloaded it. Go down here and we'll go to present storage right here where I downloaded. Yeah, I have some Snoop Dogg. So let's see. So we'll go to present storage E and we'll find Dogecoin Badass. So we'll just find it, whichever hard drive you stored it in. Just find that, whatever you named it. We'll go to Dogecoin Badass. We'll go to Dogecoin here and then we'll double click this. I'm not gonna do that because, like I said, I already have it installed on mine. So I'm just gonna show you guys how to uninstall that. Install. Oh, there we go. I removed it, and that's how you uninstall it. And boom, it's gone. So I just showed you guys how to uninstall it. So we'll go back. Oops. We'll go back to storage E. What was it? Alright, I'll worry about that later. I'll go ahead and delete Dogecoin Badass. Let's talk about residuals basically. Dogecoin Badass, I'll delete that. And I'll go to Dogecoin, see I already have it in here. So what you want to do is go to Dogecoin right here, and then what you want to do is, see, this is where I already have everything. But yeah, I should have shown that what that looks like. Oh, it's alright. Looking too long. So you'll see something like similar to this, but it will probably be different because you haven't downloaded the whole thing yet. So what you want to do is go to this one that says Dogecoin QT. Just find this one, and it's an application right here. You want to right click on this, and then you want to copy, and then you want to paste it here in your desktop. Then you click paste shortcut. Once you've done that, this will show up right here. Dogecoin QT shortcut. So you want to right click on this. And then you click properties. So here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is not going to be here yet. You'll see something like this. So right here it says Dogecoin E target E forward E /Dogecoin/Dogecoin QT.exe, and then you want to click space. And this is basically what you type in. So you type in, I'm gonna have to try for this so you guys can see better. So basically, this is what I type in, this right here. There you go. We'll delete that again so it's easier to see. So this is all you see here. So you want to type in dash data dir equals E colon, no, that's semicolon, colon /DOGECOIN. Remember this E right here, that has to be where your hard drive is, where your Dogecoin is stored, your wallet. So if it's on hard drive C, D, E, whatever, make sure this letter matches that or it's not gonna work. So you wanna, copy this or delete that because you already had it. This is right click, copy, or you can just type it directly in here. I'm just making it easier for you guys to see. Then right click and paste. So, and then just close this, don't save. And you want to click apply and then click OK. So apply and then OK. But since I already have it, I'll make it. After that, you're gonna double click this, and it's gonna be different. See, I already have it in my thing, the loading block index thing. what's gonna happen, you'll see something like a screen will say, you know, you want it public or private. You want to click the private one if you're doing it at home. I don't know if you don't want to do this in a public place or a library, but you don't want to do that because you're storing your info in that computer. So you want to make sure that you're storing it in your own. You don't want anyone knowing your, you know, you just don't want your blockchain stored in another computer that you don't know. Someone else might steal your, you know, your keys and all that. So right here it's loading block index. So make sure you, when that screen shows up in the middle, right here, for example, something will show up or pop up that says, do you want this network to access the internet? And then you just want to choose private if you're doing it at home. Click that and then click OK, and then it'll start loading this block index. Oh, there you go. This will take a while, and it's basically downloading the whole blockchain. So let's go back to that folder right here. So this is where my wallet is stored. So this thing is downloading this right here, this blocks. If you go to blocks right here, it's downloading all this crap right here. This is what takes up the most space. And if you look at the size of this blocks, right click on it and click on properties. There's about 308 gigs. And I think it's just going to keep getting bigger, especially if you download more blocks. Jeez, my hair is really messy. So yeah, like I said, make sure you got plenty of space. Just saying, if you're doing what I'm doing. But if you're doing something different, then I'll probably do another video for that. Oops, okay, so that's the blocks, and this is your wallet.net. So this is one of the most important ones. Why people lose their money, because they don't do this. You can actually right click and copy this wallet.dat right here, wallet.dat. Right click that, copy, and you can paste it right here anywhere you want. Make a copy, because that's where your money is stored right here, this wallet.dot. This is where your Bitcoins and your Dogecoins in there, because it's similar. Almost every cryptocurrency wallet is similar. Basically, this thing records your, I don't know, it keeps somehow a ledger of your transactions and your coin. See, like for example, if I go back here to my wallet, you guys see all this is right here, right? Number of blocks left, it's syncing, headers. See, this is the amount of blocks that is downloading, so that it can sync to the network. The network is the whole, basically it doesn't have a specific location, because every computer is part of the network, right? Because there's millions of users. Who knows how many people are using the Dogecoin wallet? Or as long as it doesn't have to be Dogecoin core, you can be using multi-Doge. Then it'll download it, I think, the blockchain as well. But as long as it's using Dogecoin, it'll use the same blockchain as, you know, Dogecoin is the Dogecoin itself. You don't have to worry about the wallet. Like I said, you can download multi-Doge, and then here it's estimated time left to sync is 4 weeks. So as long as this is still synchronizing, you're not going to see your transactions yet, so it's not going to process. You might want to wait for this. So mine is not done. So we'll hide this. You can hide this if you want. See, there's the last block time, 2014. Still downloading. Once it syncs though, you can make, see, right now I got 394 Doge. So if you guys want to donate to me, you can share this right here. These transactions. These are public, what do you call this? Public addresses. You can share these right here on the right. I just made up some names. See, this is how you receive basically. So basically you can delete this. So you want to make sure every time you make a transaction, so you right click this wallet.dat, copy it, and then paste it wherever you want. Put it on a USB, put it on in a separate, whatever. Just make sure, or encrypt it, whatever you want. Make sure that wallet.dat is the most important thing in this whole wallet. you can re-download everything else, like the blockchain, which takes forever to sync and download. There's so many blocks, millions of blocks. But the wallet that if you lose that, you lose these right here. See, whatever you got. See, I wish it was a Bitcoin. If I had these in Bitcoin, then I wouldn't be so sad. So basically, yeah, I've had these in the past year. I've had these since 2014. First time I messed with it was around 2014. So yeah, I think I started mining a little bit, and I was messing around with some Dogecoin faucets, and I mined a couple, and I was able to reach 394 Doges. This from, you know, because it was easier to mine back then, and I had a really crappy computer. Plus, like I said, I couldn't keep doing it because, you know, didn't really took it seriously back then. Like, for example, I didn't even take Bitcoin seriously when it first came out. I just basically blew it away, which now I'm kind of regretting. So if you guys want to donate, you can help me out. No, I'm just kidding. So you can close, wait, minimize this. So I want to right click this and delete it. Already got it copied in another hard drive, so I don't really need a fourth. I think I've copied that 5 times. You can make as much copy of that wallet. Just don't give that dot wallet to anyone, or they'll, at least that file, the .dat, if they got a hold of that, they can steal your coins. As long as that's stored in your wallet, you're fine. And don't share your wallet, because if they can put that, because you see, if they copy this whole wallet and they put it on their own wallet, it's gone. They can, you know, hold it for you. I don't really know. I never tried that. But see, okay, let's go to this. This is the wallet right here. That's it. You can go to file, you know, do all kinds of stuff. Back wallet, assign, blah blah blah. So in order to send, this is how you send to others. Click such send, and then right here you type in the Dogecoin address of whoever you're trying to send it to. Like, if you have a friend, I don't know, who knows, you're trying to buy from somewhere, and you basically right click and paste the wallet here, the wallet number, and then whatever you want, and then you click the amount. Say you want 5 Doge, 4 Doge, and then you send it, and then you click send right here. That's it. And if you want to receive, you click on much receive. Let's say, let's type in new Doge, new Doge boss badass. There you go. And then you want to type in, that's it. This is your receiving address. Okay, so after that you want to click on, you can type a message if you want. It's not really, it's optional. You don't need the amount because you're the one receiving it. So you want to click request payment. And this is here, this is what you're gonna share to people. This is the, let's see, this is your Dogecoin public thingy. This is what you do if people copy and paste this into their wallet, into their send, you'll receive the Dogecoin. So basically, right here, this address right here, that's the address. So you just, this part right here is the one you copy. This is your public address. This is the label. It's optional. So you want to copy address right here, and then let's look at Notepad. The Notepad again. Notepad. Oops. And then you want to right click and then paste. So this right here, this address is the one you share with others, or this QR code. If you got a phone and you scan that, if they scan it, they can send you the Doge, or you can receive it depending on which one you're using. It'll send it to them or receive it. So if they scan it, you know, and then they put in the amount, boom. I don't really know what happens if you try putting this in your send. It'll probably just go back to your wallet. I haven't tried that. Like if you copy this and then put it on the send, will it just circle back into your wallet? Well, it's gonna go back here. It'll just make a transaction. Because right, like I said, see, this is your public address. So let's see. So yeah, this is no problem. You can share this with anyone. And close that. See, I made a new one. This is the last time I made. That's the one I made. So you double click that if you want to. And then you can click the previous ones. These are okay to share. See, it shows you the date, 2021. And then transactions from January 30th. It's like your past. And then if you click on transactions, it shows you your history. Starting all the way back. Well, I started in March 26, 2014. Okay, whatever. So yeah, there you go. Hope you guys learned something. And that's how it works. So yeah, like I said, these are public. This is okay to share. Just don't share your. There's that one address you don't want to share, which is your private key, or private whatever address thingy, which is the main thingy that you don't want to share. If you go right here, it'll tell you how many more blocks to process, or transaction history, and then right here on the right is basically 8 active connections to Dogecoin network. So I guess it's verifying. They verify each other. I don't know how that works. Somehow the network verifies. Like if there's someone online, they're using that to verify yours, and then they verify each other. I guess that's how they communicate. I don't really understand it. I'm gonna have to read more into how this thing works, but that's how you do it. So let's look. See, this one has a different address. See, DGENK. Let's copy that and compare it. Go back to Notepad, press enter, and then right click and paste. See, this one is different from the previous address. It's basically like a password. You can keep making. You can make another one if you want. Just type in blah 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 blah. So you can make gibberish. Then click request payment, and then it will make a brand new address. You can keep doing that over and over. And that's why it's so secure, because it's not the same. Or you can keep using the same one if you want. It doesn't really matter. So yeah. If you guys want to donate, you can. See, you can copy these numbers and send me some Doge. Give me some tips, man. If you guys find this useful. See, that's why I'm showing this to you guys, because that's how secure this is. If you guys mess with these, you're just gonna send me some Doges like that. If you copy these and paste this on your wallet, you're gonna be losing Doges, bruh. It's gonna go into my account, and it'll add up to. This is the total pending. Basically means that if you made a transaction right now, it's not gonna go into total until the whole thing is synced. Right here, you see the screen bar. Once that fills up and syncs, we're going to be synced to the network, and transactions are going to happen instant. It's going to be instant transactions. So the only way to receive back the funds is if you send back the amount that they should send you. There's no way to get those funds back. And if you lose this, let's say your computer crashes, right? Or you lose power, get blacked out, electricity goes off, and this thing and your whole hard drive crashes and everything gets wiped out from your hard drive. Let's go ahead and close this. Don't save. Okay. And your hard drive just gets wiped out clean. You're gonna lose everything. It's all gone permanently. That's why a lot of people who stored, like that one guy who lost 7,000 bitcoins because he couldn't access his password. That was just his password, and I'm talking about your hard drive crashing. That's why it's a good idea to back up your data. As a matter of fact, you can store it on a disk. Go ahead and buy yourself a, not just one of those USBs, you can store it in a USB. What I store in there is the wallet.dat. Copy and paste the wallet.dat in there. That's every time you make a new one, you can just keep copying it and then make a folder for that. And what you wanna do is get yourself a blank Blu-ray disc or those blank discs, you know, like this one. Let's see, I'm trying to show you guys what. There you go. A CDRW discs, and if you got a rewritable drive or a Blu-ray drive, whatever, blank Blu-ray disc, whatever you want to store it in, get you one of these blank ones. This makes it look like it's an actual, you know, that's like something you can hold. And just copy and paste the data in here, and if you want, you can copy and paste the whole wallet, store it in this CD, paste it, and then burn it, you know, or whatever, write it, and then bam, all you gotta do is copy and paste the stuff from here. And if your computer crashes and you lose your stuff on your hard drive, it's stored in here, and then it's written here, and you just copy this back and reinstall your operating system, your Windows 10, whatever, and you're all good. You know, you don't have to panic because you've still got your, you know, there you go. People, you know, I don't think they don't really plan with this stuff. They can get really careless. So this is for, it's pretty similar to the Bitcoin. So if you try to get, I'll do another tutorial on that, but I'll probably make a series showing you guys a different. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to mine Ethereum, but that's gonna be another video. This is just for the wallet. So mining is a whole different topic, because you can use different programs for that. So, alright, later. Next time I'll show you guys how to, but so like I said, if you download like let's say you download the Bitcoin wallet, the Ethereum's also different. Cause I got like a Ethereum address in another, I forgot which one I went to. My wallet, my Ether wallet, I think that's where I went to make a wallet. Yeah, whatever. And then you can like, I mean what I'm trying to say, if you download like the Bitcoin wallet or what's the other ones, there's so many coins, like like now I got my own Birdcoin, which is easy to mine. Birdcoin wallet. So let's look at the crypto, say coin market cap. Coin market cap. See, let's go here. See, there's other, say like there's Ether. Okay, we'll pick one of these. Show you. Litecoin. Okay, there you go. Let's go to Litecoin. You see, that's what people call Bitcoin the gold, and then they call Litecoin the silver. I don't know if I want to go with that kind of comparison, because Ether right now is second place. So I think Ether is more of the silver instead of Litecoin. Let's type in Litecoin. It's $183 per Litecoin. So you can go to litecoin.org or litecoin.com. See, there's Ripple, there's Ether, Litecoin, and Ripple. See right here on this article. So you go litecoin.org. This is the wallet right here. You can download this. And basically it's similar to the Dogecoin. You basically install it on the hard drive, download it, set up, install, and then download the blockchain. And then it's similar. You just go to the send, receive, just mess around with it. But it's similar to the Dogecoin thing. I'll have to make a separate video on it, like I said. So that's it. I hope you guys learned something. And I know I have blabbered on for like 40 minutes. But this, you can keep talking about this stuff forever, and it's never gonna end. It's just so fun fact. Dogecoin was used back in 2013, 14, or 2015 because it was just new, right? They used that to fund the bobsled team. They actually used the Dogecoin, which back then was super cheap. But they managed to do it. They even used to donate water to forgot what was it, Africa? They did some charitable stuff with Dogecoin, I think. And then that was the Dogecoin community, so it shows you how positive the community is. You don't hear that stuff from Bitcoin. I don't. Dogecoin is so far the only one doing stuff for the community. At least I'm not talking about the Dogecoin currency itself, but the community surrounding it. And then there's the so you can go to like Reddit, Dogecoin Reddit. I was messing around there and looking up stuff. And then see, let's look at the Dogecoin Reddit. Dogecoin Reddit. There you go. There it is. Dogecoin Reddit. There you go. See how fast I went there? Just click on it, and here you go. You can read stuff about what the you guys, there's only one thing, and it's fucking disgusting. Dogecoin 1. What? What's that supposed to mean? Doesn't make sense. Okay. Diamond hands. Dollar? Nah. 47,000. Yep. Diamond paws. I really want Dogecoin to go to $1. Because right now, let's look how much Dogecoin to dollar. Right now it's at 6 cents. Yeah, it's still kind of low exchange rate. So I don't know if it's profitable because it went down again. It was like at 7-8 cents. Now it's down again today. So this is the 1 million members. Damn. Okay, so you can talk about stuff here. Pretty crazy stuff. I don't want to scroll down because you never know what you find in that place. You can type it on YouTube. There's a lot of memes surrounding this shit, like the one with Snoop Dogg. See, look, this is the one with Elon Musk. Elon Musk Dogecoin, because he was tweeting about it. That's why it became so popular all of a sudden. Even though I've been following this for years, I mean, since it started, it just blew up just now. I'm like, what the hell? I guess you guys are kind of late to the party. I guess better late than never, right? Bitcoin jumped 7% after Elon Musk posted an image of a crypto-themed ring and make. So yeah, Elon Musk was promoting, if you want to follow Elon Musk on Twitter, he's posting all kinds of crap. But mostly about his SpaceX and Tesla company. And let's look at Elon Doge. Snoop Doge. Even Snoop Dogg was supporting. See, there you go. This is the funny image I found. To $1 dizzle. That's what we're gonna call it, one dizzle. There you go. One Doge is one dizzle. If basically what he's trying to say, if once Doge hits $1 in in the market, becomes equivalent to $1, and it's gonna be called one dizzle. Hey, I don't mind that. I approve. If Snoop Dogg approves it, I approve. See, look at this one. Elon Doge and Snoop Doge. Here's the dog it's based on. It's a Shiba Inu. There, this is Doge. It's a Shiba Inu dog. Kabosu. I think the name of the Shiba Inu is Kabosu. Kabosu. That's the original. This one right here. Such wow. See, it's gotten older now. It's the same dog, but it's older. The picture on the left was taken several years ago. The one on the right is the latest. Yeah. It's kind of sad, I mean, dogs have very short lifespans. You can really expect them to live maybe a decade and a half, at least 15 years maybe at the moment. Who knows? I'm not really knowledgeable, but you can look up all kinds of stuff surrounding Doge, the meme, and then the Dogecoin that came. That it's based on. That's why I bought this Dogezilla, and then I got this one. See, look at this. To the moon, baby. There you go. He's an astronaut. I'll wear this one later. Maybe in public, if I go to the mall or something. It's super cold outside right now, so I was eating like this really hot spicy noodles, freaking hot, but hey, that kind of warmed me up. I've been into like spicy stuff lately, but hey, whatever. So yeah, let's go ahead and close this. Right now it's sinking, but I'll probably just leave it. So yeah, go ahead and stop right here. Show you guys another video with mining. Peace. Bye.